Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Homeschooling and Oils. I know it's been a while since I have been going live. However, it's been a lot going on, but I had to come on live because it's easier for number one, and number two, you need to know about this. So I met this amazing individual called Michael Kinley. Let me say his name right, Kinley, right? And he has this book. This is how he looks. I mean, this is a guy who has alphabets behind his name, if you know what I mean. Look at that. All that, right? But he is so down to earth. And he actually enlightened me on a whole lot. Like, there are different challenges that individuals that are first generation going to college have to deal with, different circumstances, different challenges, because you are the first one in your family. And so he is from a single parent household. He was raised by his mother with his brothers and sisters. And so he created the Finkley experience. Now, this book also comes along with a workbook. So you buy them separately, but I would say if you're going to get this, make sure you get the workbook to go along with the book, because this workbook is actually going to help your child if you're college bound, because as homeschoolers, some of us are college bound. We already know that we're going to go to college, or our children are going to go to college. And then some of us, we are homeschoolers and we are more career driven, or how should I say, entrepreneur. And so, okay, I'm going to go to school to get a trade school to build up my trade. And then I am going to create jobs. So whatever it is that you want to do, because you can go to college to learn a skill too, whatever it is you want to do, if you're first generation, this I would say would be a great book. And I'm always into things that I can see that can kind of work for children that have learning I don't like to say disabilities, but I like to say learning differences. So it was some things that I saw with this book, although my kids are on the path of entrepreneurship, but I saw how they could even use this on how to map out a plan. And so anybody can use a plan, whether you're a college bound, like university, or college, but technical, whatever the case may be. But I thought that he did an amazing, amazing job. So I'm just going to go over a little bit. So this is the book. It's not super duper thick. And so this will really work well for a child that have how should I say, a reluctant reader. And so, if you've been following me, you know that one of my children have dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, different all the dys. He actually has those. And so it can be very difficult to find easy reading to fit with his learning style, learning difference. And then FYI, last year I took a test, in essence, to figure out how he learns. And I found out a little something I didn't know about myself. And so I found out that I have dyslexic tendencies. I have some things that falls on the dyslexic rim. So that's why I learn a certain type of way as well. And so I noticed, first of all, with this book, The Finkley Experience, you can get this from Amazon. It's broken down into chapters. And I like how he give a little intro, because he giving you the perspective of a first generation. You're the first one in your family. He said these are some things that he wished he would have known before he started college. And so it goes on to give the introduction. One big thing that I love about this book is that you notice how it's spaced out. So if you have a child that has dyslexia, or you have a child that's a reluctant reader and they need things kind of spaced out and different stuff like that, it's very easy to read. And if you are a parent who is walking your child through the process, the font, if you know what I mean, it's bigger. So you know how with us, we're like, whoa, let me see. I can't see it. The font is bigger. It's a very pleasant size font. Okay. And the type of font style is very easy and pleasing to the eye. It's not rambling, if you know what I mean, because some of this new font that they have is just very distracting when you're reading, and it's very easy, if you can see it. All right. So he goes through the journey. He walks you through federal resources, how to get them, how to do a letter of recommendation. He walks you through different things that you need to have in order to qualify for scholarships, loans, all the nine. He goes over all of this, even has some illustrations. And you know, I love illustrations. He even have illustrations in the book of what you can look for, and explains what a loan is and breaks it down with the PSATs, the ATs, all the tests, different things that a freshman, a U.S. freshman needs, and just different things that will prepare you, because this is about the Finkley experience. It's all about a college readiness guide for the first generation student. And he walks you through and chronicles you through this. Now, the workbook, this is the reason why I say, you know, sometimes you can do a book independently, which you can, but you get the whole essence of the main book by working through with the workbook, because this book is walking you through it, chronicling the experience, so you will avoid some of the pitfalls that he had to endure. You will avoid them because he's walking you through what he wished he would have known, right? Now, what I particularly love about this workbook, whether you're college bound or not, it is a good format for teaching you how to plan. So with homeschooling, we're teaching our children readiness for life, readiness. And I like how he always introduces themselves, and he makes it personal. So their 9th grade year, they can put their picture there. It's like a kind of like a little high school yearbook, so to speak. You put the 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade picture, and they can see how they changed, how they grew. And then right here, you have a 4-year high school tracker. And so through that 4-year high school tracker, you can use the information that you have in this book that is preparing you for the readiness. Hi, SK language. So what are you using this to kind of get you ready for college? This is preparing you through the high school years, going along with the knowledge that you're learning in the book, right? And so you write down all your different courses that you're going to take. And based on whatever you're trying to do with college, it's making sure that you have everything laid out. This teaching your child how to organize, how to plan. This can transition from school stuff to life. That's the reason why I like it. So even though we on the entrepreneur track, and then just apply different things with college as necessary to support whatever business they want to do, we can still use this, because at certain points in school, they're going to need to have certain things, right? Or certain goals with their entrepreneurship. Okay, that's what we're doing, but we're going to kind of adapt the book to what they're doing. All right, and so we have the freshman and the sophomore year checklist, different documents that are very helpful that a college driven or a college bound child will need in order to make that process easier. So it walks through the different conversations, different enrollments, different college prep courses that you need to take based on what you want to do, whether or not what you need to take in high school in order to prep you or prepare you so that you can do what you want to do, right? Once you go to college. It also helps them with a time schedule as well, helping them to learn how to manage their time. So that's why I say, even if you're not college bound, I still see how this workbook will be totally beneficial, because you can plan it just around your life, around your entrepreneurship, around your homeschool, around interest things that they want to do. I could just see how this could be transitioned into many different areas other than college, in particular with this workbook. But however, I like the way it's done because it mapped it out for you. And so if you're a parent that's homeschooling your child and you have never been to college before and you are preparing your child to go to college, well, this is a great little way to help you help your child, in essence, learn about yourself. You may want to go back and get a course or something. And so it talks about the requirements, what you need for university, your major, and it goes through the same thing with your junior and senior documents, deadlines, scholarships that you want to apply for. They write them down on this little chart. And then the deadlines for the scholarship, making sure they keep it on the time frame and schedule. Different samples of academic resumes to prepare them. College recommendation letters that have examples of how that should flow. And it's just an amazing, amazing, amazing book. It even talks about how to calculate any awards that you win, like dealing with your academics. And then in the back, which is, I think is like a little bonus, it actually has in the back of the book, which is career readiness, and it has templates, letters, resumes, professional references that can walk your child through how to write a cover letter, and it's not overdone. How to do a resume worksheet, how to do a resume template, walking you through how to do a basic resume for your child. So it's very, very good. We're going to use this. Yes, we're going to use this, even though we're not university college bound, but I do see the need if they want to take a trade up to support them with their entrepreneurship. I can really see how this workbook could be truly beneficial for either or, whether you're college bound or not. But if you are college bound, this is really, really good. So check out the Finkley experience. He has the book and the workbook. He also is on Facebook. He shares a whole lot of information in regards to college information and just regular information that is very helpful. And so I have been meant to come on and do this, but I'm busy doing my advocacy for females and stuff like that. But anyway, I just had to tell you about it because we're about to get on that. If you're looking for that gift, this will be a good one. So I am getting ready to go. You guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. I will be uploading some videos after I make them of different things that you may want to think about that are gadgets and different stuff like that, because I'm kind of like in that gadget realm right now, showing you different little gadgets that's inexpensive but work very, very well. And I have like a plethora of stuff down there that I need to go ahead and go through so I can do it for you. So be patient. I'm going to upload those. I'm going to do them, then upload those. And I'm going to show you the inside of some more books and homeschool stuff and anything else. So if you have any questions or you have any, you want to see certain stuff, and if I have it, I will show it to you. If I don't, I'm not going to buy it. You know why? Because I have too much homeschool stuff. Y'all know how it is. You be having like all this homeschool stuff just stacked up. So the only way that I would personally buy it, if it's on sale, it's a discount, and I see how my family can personally use it in our homeschooling journey. But right now, we're pretty much squared away with all the different stuff that we have now. We just need to get through what we already have. And any homeschoolers that's been in it for years and years, you know what I mean. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. This has been fun because I haven't done a live in a minute. I have been uploading stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. Remember, check out the Finkley experience, and it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. That's the only place I know that it is on Amazon. So it could be more places, but you're going to have to just go ahead and follow the Finkley experience to find out more. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.